Hi, I'm Mark Loftus, Senior Editor of Post Magazine, and I'm here in Las Vegas for NAB 2015, and I'm joined at the Post booth by Yamaha's Chris Hinson. Thanks for joining us, Chris.
Thanks. It's nice to be here, Mark.
We're going to talk a little bit about Yamaha's DAW system that you guys have offered for a while now. Can you give us a little bit of an overview on Nuage?
Yeah, it's a modular system of control surface that includes fader module, master editor module, digital I/O, A to D conversions on the Dante audio network.
And there's a software component to it as well with Nuendo. Can you talk about that integration?
Yeah, Nuendo is a post-production platform for editing and mixing. It's really, when combined with Nuage hardware, a complete solution, unlike any other in the business. It includes monitor section, it's got integrated loudness metering, it's got an integrated ADR solution, it's got integrated channel strip with dynamics and EQ. It really is a one-stop solution for audio production.
Where do you find it falling into the post workflow? Who would be using a system like this?
Currently, most of our customers are in the mid-level post markets, mostly doing TV production, independent film, documentary, and some live streaming broadcast.
Now, I know that Nuendo's got an update coming later on in the summer. Can you talk about what version that'll be?
Yeah, Nuendo's going up to Nuendo version 7, and the hardware will be at firmware version 1.7, and there's some significant new features in those updates. On the Nuendo side, which is really the heart of the system, we have a new reconforming tool for video editing, so you can import an EDL and that will reconform your audio tracks to the new EDL, and it works really marvelously.
Does it work with any particular NLE, nonlinear editing system there?
It's based on a CSV import, so it works with anything that's available. There's a management tool for the reconform function, and other things like, for example, the ADR. I can import a CSV file of all my edits for dialogue replacement, and there's a tool that allows me to manage the columns of data so they fit in the proper locations, so all the data is correct when you go to do your ADR replacement.
The users that are using Nuage, is it typically multi-channel delivery 5.1, or is it stereo? What are you seeing as far as trends in the content they're creating?
Well, it does run the gamut somewhat, but it's particularly suited for surround mixing. So multi-channel audio. We have got users doing DVD authoring, so they're running multiple tracks, 120 tracks, for example, at 96K, doing Blu-ray disc authoring for music concerts and other things like that. And then there's the TV and sports broadcast type segments that are being done. We have a lot of users that are doing movies and music recording and mix.
I know it's component-based, where you can actually put a system together based on what your demands are. Can you give us an overview on what kind of cost we'd be looking at?
Well, it's a modular system, and the fader units are in 16 faders wide, and then there's a master controller. So the fader unit is a retail of $12,999, and the master is a retail of $11,499. So a mid-price system, including I/O, is going to land at around $30,000.
Okay, and Nuendo July release for the new version. What about the firmware? When will that be available?
That's going to be concurrent with the Nuendo 7 release. And the things that are exciting about the 1.7 firmware is there are several enhancements. The user base has been asking for more Pro Tools capabilities, so we've added plug-in control, and we've added key command shortcuts from the user-defined buttons. Other new features include more flexibility in assignment of the fader control buttons, so they're now assignable. We have compatibility with the JL Cooper E-Box for GPI capabilities, and a whole lot more.
Very cool. Well, thanks for coming by Post TV and giving us an update on what you guys have going on.
Thanks for having us.